Race 6 has been won by number 5, Gold Poker Game, the daughter of Gold Standard. Well done to Ayandam for Sally. He receives his 1,000 Rand. Thank you to Hollywoodbets and Cape Racing. Gold Poker Game, Anthony was the pickup, well, he picked up the ride, Anthony. Always great when you pick up these type of rides.
Yeah, definitely. It makes my day a lot more cheerful.
In relation to this filly, last time out you had absolutely no luck. You basically didn't move on her. Did that give you some confidence going into this race today?
Yeah, definitely, because as you mentioned, I sat on her last time and she needed the run and she was drawn not greatest. And she can travel a bit, so I just dropped her out and she ran on, but I had nowhere to go the whole entire straight. I just sat on her and I was just caught in her pocket. So today she came out very smart, but I didn't want to be as far back as I did, but if I knew if I bustled her to hold my position, she would have been travelling throughout. So with 61.5, I took a sit, let her spit the bit out, and she picked them off nicely in the straight.
Anthony, well done for a good win.
Yes, thanks to Candice and her whole team, to Mel, to everybody in the yard in the morning. Big thanks to them. Appreciate it.
Well, that lovely pickup ride. Next up, Candice is going to come across and chat to us regarding Bold Poker Game. And Candice, lovely win from her, especially carrying the top weight.
Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, she's obviously, she's a filly, as I said to Kevin a couple of months back, she's really now come into her own as a 4-year-old. You know, she's a big, long filly and she's taken time to strengthen up. And I think she's pretty much this season ahead of her. I think will probably be a best season. I think she's, you know, I think we went the 1800 or much earlier on in her career, and she didn't quite, you know, get it as well as what I thought she would, just on her, you know, what I thought of her at home and on her pedigree. So we thought we'd try it again today, and it's worked out pretty well. I thought she won a very nice race today, and if she did well enough today, then we'll go on to the Victory Stakes from here. And so yeah, it was a good win from her. I mean, she had to come from a long way back today, and she picked them off pretty well. And you know, she's got that good turn of foot, and yeah, a very nice win. So well done to Gaynor, to Drakenstein, Kevin, the whole team. Again, nice filly to go through the season within some of those races over a little bit of ground.
Candice, well done.
Thank you.
Well done to Candice. Next up, Drakenstein Stud, both owning and breeding the filly. Well done to Mrs. Rupert and Kevin. Thank you for joining us once again. I know you do love your racing. Wonderful to see this filly come home in a competitive field.
Yeah, very much so, Vicky. I think if you watched the previous run, she was very unlucky. You know, she sort of just got blocked for a run and she didn't have much space to go. So Anthony just sort of sat on her. There was nothing he could do. And, you know, that was in a good class field. So back up to a proper distance. And she's looked like she's done it really well. So, you know, thanks and obviously congratulations to Gaynor and Candice and her whole team and Anthony, who rode her really beautifully. So, yeah, very happy.
Well done, Kevin.
Thanks very much. Thank you, Vicky.
Well done. Oh, thank you to Kevin Somerville, and well done to him, Mrs. Rupert, and everybody at Drakenstein for the win with Gold Poker Game. Drakenstein owned and bred. Well done, Mrs. Rupert. She's a daughter of Gold Standard, and most certainly a filly you need to keep an eye on in some of the features, as Candice mentioned in her interview. So looking forward to it. Candice also saddled number 4, Royal Invitation. MJ standing by with Gareth Wright to take us through that interview. She ran a great race.
Yeah, Vicky, competitive race, Royal Invitation. Gareth, she's been really consistent since winning a maiden.
Yes, you know, she's really strengthened up from race to race, and she's becoming quite a nice horse that will probably stay quite well. You know, I was under pressure a bit early, but she unwinded all the way through to the line. I think a better filly just beat me on the day today.
Yeah, it's definitely one to follow in these competitive fillies races.
Yes, absolutely. She is improving, and she's becoming very consistent. So it's one to always pencil in when she runs.
Gareth, thanks very much. It's Gareth Wright, Royal Invitation. Certainly a filly in these handicaps to keep your eye on.